If you're thinking this is the end of the world, or if you're like Garrett and I and currently out of work, then you might find yourself a little bit more budget focused. Today's video, we're going to put forth some options for great value for money cigars that you can enjoy if you're under quarantine. So we already made a video about how South Korea is dealing with the coronavirus. So if you haven't seen that video and you're interested, please check that out. We each brought 3 cigars that we found in our humidor, as well as a couple honorable mentions. But before we get into what we're actually smoking, what else have you been doing to occupy yourself in this trying time?
Been reading a lot of books.
They just recently closed our gyms, all the gyms in South Korea, and they politely said exercise outside. In South Korea, they have a lot of public parks. I've been exercising there, and I actually saw some sanitation workers in full chemical suits kind of scrubbing down all of the workout equipment. Besides that, just been catching up on some rest and watching YouTube videos, making YouTube videos.
Let's get to the brass tacks here, Gavin. What 3 cigars did you pull from your humidor for the apocalypse?
These cigars are going to be budget friendly, and they're also not going to be the most popular cigars because the popular ones are going to go, you know, like hot candy. So those are some
hot candy.
Hot candy. I don't know what hot candy is.
Hot cakes.
Hot cakes. There we go. Yeah. Starting off with a nice medium-bodied smoke, I'm choosing the Banker by H. Upmann. Now this is a great
solid.
This is a great cigar, low strength, and it's got a nice cinnamon and baking spice flavor, and it's also a very reasonable price. My second choice, the always classic Arturo Fuente 858 in Maduro.
I was actually going to have that in my list, but I didn't have any of those in my humidor.
Right. I'm a big fan of the Maduro just because I like Maduro flavors. They also have it in a non-Maduro version. My last but not least cigar for the apocalypse is going to be an old-time favorite of mine, the La Gloria Cubana Series N. Fantastic evening post-dinner dessert cigar. It's got some nice sweet flavors, and it just hits the spot. After dinner, if you're on a budget, you can smoke these a lot. They're not that expensive.
Great picks, Gavin. Great picks.
What did you bring to the table, Garrett?
Well, the first cigar I want to talk about is the one I'm smoking. It's the Oliva Connecticut Reserve. I actually did a cigar review about this. You could check that out. This is such a great bang for buck, mild Connecticut cigar. My go-to everyday morning cigar. It's I'm drinking coffee right now, decaf, so that's why I decided to light this guy up. And if you're one of those guys who likes to smoke multiple cigars a day, you're going to want something on the mild side. So this is a great value cigar out there. And I would stack it against much higher priced Connecticut cigars like the Monte Cristo White Series. I think this is much better, and it's like half the price. My next cigar I'm going for, something that's consistent, something I've gone to time and time again, the CAO Gold Maduro.
Classic.
I've been smoking, we've been smoking this cigar for over 10 years. It's one of the first cigars that I recognized the brand, and I went back to the tobacconist and I said, you got any more of those Gold Maduros? Full-bodied Maduro smoke. And in this Robusto size, you can fit it into your daily schedule however you want. And for my final pick, I could have picked any cigars from My Father, but I went with the My Father Centurion. Gavin and I, we did do a double cigar review of the Flor de las Antillas. I hope I'm saying that correct.
As well as the 1922 Les Bijoux.
Great smokes with incredible ratings, and both of those are obvious picks, so people will probably buy those up and smoke those. I went with the Centurion because it's a little bit less obvious. It's got that great value, perfect construction, reliable. It's got a lot of unique earthy characteristics. It's turned into one of those cigars I like to keep in my humidor at all times.
That cigar's got a lot of character.
What else did you bring to the table, Gavin, for honorable mentions?
If you are really budget-minded / you do want to smoke a lot, nothing really beats Toscanos. They have, whoa, that's a loud motorcycle. They're more like small cigarillos, but it's 100% pure tobacco from Kentucky, just rolled into thin cigars.
I thought they were Italian.
They're made in Italy, but the tobacco is from Kentucky. There's 5 cigars in a box, but most people cut them in half. So you actually get 10 small cigarillos, and they actually will get you maybe 45 minutes of smoking time out of there. At 10 to 15 bucks a box, you can't really beat that, and you can smoke a whole bunch on a budget. But you also might be wondering, Why are you smoking a pipe, Gavin? This is a cigar video. If you really are budget minded and you don't mind smoking a pipe, there's also pipe blends that have cigar leaf in them. So this tobacco is Grey Ghost from Cornel and Deal. It's got some nice cigar flavors. And there's also Key Largo by GLPs, which also use some cigar wrapper. If you really got a craving for cigars, it's not going to hit that craving as hard as a Toscano. But if you're trying to save money and you don't mind smoking pipe tobacco, it's fantastic. That's going to save you tons of money because one of these tins is only like $10.
My honorable mentions would have to be two companies I just want to shout out, Brickhouse and Camacho. Brickhouse, for what you're paying, you're getting a lot of reliability, great rolling. The Brickhouse Mighty Maduro is full of bold, full-bodied flavor, super affordable daily smokes. So nothing but praise for Brickhouse. And then also Camacho. Camacho delivers some great cigars. I could have easily put a Camacho in here, but I smoked all my Camachos, so maybe that's saying something. The Camacho Triple Maduro, I actually smoked in our last video, as well as the Camacho Nicaragua. I think, Gavin did a cigar video about that one, so check that out.
The Camacho Ecuador.
Yeah, the Camacho Ecuador. When this virus gets under enough control for us to all go back to work, that's going to constitute one heck of a victory day. And what are you going to celebrate that day with?
I chose the Alec Bradley Prensado, particularly in this Churchill size. When I light up a Victory cigar, I want to smoke it for a while, and I want it to be good. And this thing got a 96 rating, and a 96 rating means they're playing for keeps.
We did a review for that one. We did a double cigar review, so check out that video.
Did I choose a better Victory cigar than you?
I think you did. You did bring a good one, but I went with another great classic, another cigar that we did a double cigar review, the Ashton VSG.
That's a good one.
My favorite flavors, charcoal, meaty, full-bodied, delicious, just absolutely delicious. It was actually like the first super premium cigar I ever had, and I was blown away by it. This one I've been aging for almost 2 years, and I can't wait to light this because let's just say I want to get back to work. Drop in the comments, what are your best value picks for cigars? And also, what is going to be your victory cigar when this all blows over and we get to go back to work? Be sure to check us out on Patreon. YouTube, of course, doesn't like people talking about tobacco products, as well as check out our Instagram. It's another great way to get notifications on what videos are coming out soon.
All I know is I'm going to be enjoying my tobacco, and hopefully we can get through this as a country, as a world. Yeah. I didn't end that well.